Hey guys, what's up? FrozenBlossom here, aka Kristoff, and thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today I actually have a surprise for you guys, and I'm going to be trying out a new segment called Don't Cook or Don't Bake by the Book. The whole point of the segment is essentially for me to be given a recipe that was found out by Mike off of the internet, and the only things that I'm going to be given for the recipe is the ingredients and some form of the instructions. I'm not going to be given all of them, and I'm going to have to see if I can actually make this cake, cookies, whatever, by just having the ingredients and trying to figure out what to make. So you guys don't think that I'm cheating or anything. I actually haven't seen anything. The only thing that I've really seen is the ingredients, and I have it actually written down in this book on the first recipe. This is the step-by-step instructions of the ingredients that I have, and as you can see, I'm only given 4 instructions, from butter and flour the pan, to make the cake, make the liquid for the cake, and then to soak the cake. So as you can see, I don't have a lot to go off of, and I know in my intro, if you watched that, I said that I like to bake a lot. The thing about that is, even if I've baked or made a recipe 20 times, I still look at all the ingredients and follow every single instruction. I'm very much into watching the instructions, following the instructions, because I don't like messing things up, so putting myself into a situation where I have to create a cake that I've never made before. I've maybe seen 1 or 2 pictures of them in the internet passing my Facebook or like my Instagram feeds. So I'm kind of at a loss for what I have to do right now, and hopefully we can make a cake that semi is a cake and not screw everything up. So here we go, and wish me the best of luck. For this recipe, we're going to need some unsalted butter, 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon ground cinnamon, 6 large egg whites, 1½ cups of sugar, 3 large egg yolks, 2½ teaspoons of vanilla extract, ½ cup whole milk, 1 cup evaporated skim milk, 1 cup heavy cream, 1 cup sweet condensed milk, and a tablespoon of dark rum. We're gonna make quick work of this and then be very upset with the outcome. The bowl is huge. So I guess that's it for our dry for now. Sugar is usually not considered dry, even though it's dry in most recipes, so I'm gonna also assume I'm really unprepared for this now that I think about it. And it's as if nothing ever happened. So now, after doing this twice, I finally have it correct, so the eggs are done. I feel like a milk goes in one of them, but like, which one? I don't know. I'm so lost. So then ½ cup of whole milk I'm going to add to the sugar, I guess. I believe that I'm probably going to need soft or high peaks with the egg whites, so we're going to do that now. You know, I feel like I need to add sugar. So that's good. Go on to the sugar. So the sugar, I believe, this shall be mixed together. I have no clue what I'm doing still, but hopefully this kind of becomes a cake. We're gonna mix this again. Make some form of batter. Now this, I think, goes to that. Before I do that, I'm gonna go preheat my oven at 350 degrees. Don't have a temperature. Gonna assume it's 350 degrees. So my oven's now preheating at 350 degrees, so now I'm gonna add my egg whites to my batter, and I believe that I have to... Oh no, I forgot to put some vanilla in it. Hey guys, so I'm back here with the cake that we made, and I do have to apologize. I didn't realize that my camera stopped recording halfway through it, so So I apologize for the camera and the fact that it stopped recording. So the things that I did miss in the camera before I do continue on to the next step, I thought I would explain to you guys so you at least know the process of which I went to get to this. I added the whipped egg whites and slowly folding them in before putting them into the pan and baked it for 45 minutes. Let's go on to the next part. So now that I have my cake, it's been cooling for probably about 15 or 20 minutes now. It's still a little warm. So I also made another liquid, which is the soaking liquid, which is supposed to go on after the cake is baked. And that I made with 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of rum. I used a cup of condensed milk, a cup of heavy cream, and a cup of evaporated skim milk, and I mixed those all together and set them aside while this was baking. So now I believe that I'm supposed to poke holes into the cake before adding in the soaking liquid and letting it soak. I don't have any instructions of if I'm supposed to take the cake out of the pan or not, so I'm going to leave it in the pan and hope that this is the correct way to do it. And I'm just going to add some holes on, I'm assuming, what would be the bottom of the cake so that it can get in the cake. I'm just poking it down and making a little circular motion to make an actual hole. So now that I've added the holes into the cake, I'm going to take the soaking liquid and drizzle it over the cake. This does not look correct at all. So now that I have the liquid in the cake, and by in the cake I mean on top of the cake, I'm going to let it sit here for about 5 to 10 minutes, maybe longer depending on how much of the liquid's still on top of the cake, and then we're going to take it out of the baking pan and we're going to see how this cake tastes and have Mike let us know what we did correct and what we did wrong. So guys, I let it soak for about 10 minutes, it's finally finished, and I already pre-pushed down the sides for the most part because I have little faith that this cake will actually stay in contact when I flip it onto this pan. Mike's laughing at me because I did a lot of things wrong, but that's okay.
Oh,
Crap.
Oh, okay. All right, hey, it came out.
I didn't lose that much.
That's good. That's good. How does it taste?
Very rummy.
It's very rummy? It should only be a little rummy.
So I guess we'll give it a little taste. So the taste test. I don't know if I like it. Like, I don't know what. Not bad. It's so wet.
I mean,
I feel like I'm eating pudding.
Is it pudding like? No, but cake is not for puppies.
What did I do right and what did I do wrong?
Well, number one, you soaked the wrong side of the cake.
Well, yeah.
that we know.
You told me that when we were walking in here.
Yeah. Dog down. What milk did you put in the cake?
The whole milk.
The whole milk went in the cake?
Yeah, the whole milk went in the cake.
That's actually fine. That was good. You did good. Because everything else goes in the soup. Honestly, I think probably your only issue was your, like, flipping it incorrectly.
Is that actually the only thing I did wrong?
And the baking time. So yeah, after the first 25 minutes, then you reduce it to 325. And then bake it for like 20 minutes more and just kind of feel for like the springiness. So like yours is like a little bit like too cooked on the outside, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, you did fine. It's
Ooh, we did well, bud.
He just wants cake.
Can't have
Cake
is not for puppies.
Is for puppies?
Thank you guys so much for sticking around and staying till the end of Don't Cook by the Book for my first episode. If there's something that you'd like to see me make, don't forget to leave a comment down below so Mike can look it up and change the recipe so that I can figure it out on my own. Also, don't forget to hit that bell button, hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button so that you know when I'm posting more content and I'm making more of these videos. Thanks so much. Bye!